Hey guys, it's 847 Boys here, and this story time's the time how I got suspended in school for punching a kid in the face. So I was in gym class and we were just like playing basketball that day, and then gym got over, and then I went to the locker room and got dressed. And then after gym, we have like this like line area where we have to wait till like everyone's done dressing until like the bell rings. So I'm just chilling there talking to some friends, right? And then this kid, let's just call him Jake. So Jake is just like, I don't know, we're just joking around. He's like talking shit to me. I'm talking shit to him. Then he's like calling me a bitch and shit. I'm like, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. I'll beat the fuck out of you. We're just joking, like not even too serious, right? And then he calls me a pussy and he's like, punch me in the face, punch me in the face. And I'm like, okay, so this is what I do, right? So I'm big as fuck, man. I hit the gym every day, man. So I punch this nigga in the fucking face, right? And I didn't realize I punched it that hard, right? And I look and he had a fucking black eye. So I'm like, fuck, bro. And I play sports and shit at school, so I'm like, I'm gonna get suspended and shit. My parents are gonna beat the fuck out of me. How do I do this? So he's trying to hide his eye, right? And we're walking up like in the line because it's the end of the period when this happens. And then the gym teacher sees and he's like, and he asked me and he's like, did you just punch Jake in the face? And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, oh my God, let's get to the office. So we go to the office, and then like I have to wait. And then the dean of the school calls me back. And Jake, like, he goes to the nurse's office to get ice and stuff for his eye and stuff. And the dean's like, did you punch him in the face? Why'd you punch him in the face? And I was like, oh, he told me to. He said it was okay. It was consensual. And she was like, oh, but like you can't do that in school. And Jake told him the same thing because me and Jake were like friends at the time. Like we're not friends anymore, but not because of this incident. Another reason, maybe I'll talk about that in another story time. But he told him the same thing. Then Jake's mom comes and she's like, and you can tell like she's racist, bro. She's a fucking bitch. I don't know why. She was just staring at me the whole time. She's like, oh my God, you hit my child. So I'm like, damn, bro, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bitch. I obviously didn't say that because I'm a respectful little suburban kid. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just sitting in the office waiting for my mom to pick me up because I got an out of school suspension and that's like way worse than an in school. So my mom had to come from work and she lives like 2 hours away from like the school for work. So I'm like, fuck, bro, I'm like in my ass beat when I get home. So she comes and picks me up, right? And she's like, why would you do that? And I just literally ran up to my room and locked the door. And I'm like, and she's banging on my door, screaming, like getting yelling. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting the fucking belt, bro. And yeah, so I went back to school the next day and I had like an ISI. It's like an in-school suspension type of thing. And yeah, like I went to tell everyone, man, because I had to get that big cloud up, man. I was in middle school at the time. But yeah, the moral of the story is don't punch your friends in the face. Don't punch anyone in the face. It's illegal. It's called assault. And yeah, can we get 50 likes on this video? Have a good day. Peace out.